and welcome to the Entrepreneur Season 2. I'm your host, Faith Katai. On this episode, we are in town, Lusaka Town Center, where we will be interacting with Margaret Mukuma, an entrepreneur, a woman who has ventured into an auto spare parts business. Let's see what we have. Like I earlier mentioned, I'm now with Margaret Mukuma, the CEO of Blossom Auto Spares. Margaret, welcome to the program.
It's good to have you to my Blossom Auto Spares.
To kickstart our interview, kindly tell us about yourself.
My name is Margaret Mukuma Malama, Blossom Auto Spares. I own Blossom Auto Spares. Blossom means expansion. Blossom means to be established. Yeah, so I got the name from that. So I've been running with the name in my business. I started this business sometime back, a long time. I started business immediately when I completed school in 1997 at Chiparadei Secondary School. I came here to Lusaka. After I completed school, I went to my mom at the village. After helping her with the harvest, I said, no, I want to go to Lusaka to look for green pasture. Yeah, that's how I came here. When I came here, I started looking for jobs in town. Then the first job that I started was to sell auto spares. I used to work with someone in Mumbwa Road. Yes, I worked there. That's when first I got how to move about with auto spares. I had that clue on how to do business with auto spares. Then after my boss stopped the business, I started again doing business in town. I used to order clothes from Comesa. I come and sell within here around Freedom Way. Then sometimes there was a time when things were not okay. One of the workers at Auto World, the security guard, was like, Maggie, it seems like now things are hard for you. Can I look for a job for you? I said yes. I think with the things the way they are, I can do anything. So that's how he looked for a job for me. He told me to go to his wife, and I went there. Then she was like, you can work any job. I said I can do. That's how I started as a maid. I started as a maid. One of the daughter-in-law, I think, to the owner of Auto World, she's Sonia. She's the one who find me a job with the colleague, Mrs. Pickard. So I worked with one of those with Mrs. Pickard for some time. Then after that, when I had my second born child, one of my senior maids was like, no, she's not going to manage to work because she's got a baby. That's how I lost my job. Then again, I started cooking shima in Soweto. Yeah, from there, my daughter started crawling. I was like, no, maybe like this, maybe in Soweto, there are those to my street where we cook. We used to cook. So my daughter started crawling. I said, with this one is cooking here, maybe my daughter will be bent. That's when now my other friend came in. She was like, Maggie, I think let me look for you for another job. Then she find me a job again to one of her boss. She used to be called Lucille. She used to work at Boma. That's where I went to work again as a maid. Yeah, from there, I worked. Now when I went there, I went with a mission because I knew that I cannot just stand to be working as a maid. I've been to school, I completed school, so I thought I can do better. So, but because there was no one to help me with capital, I needed to raise money. Because I had the knowledge, I knew I can do something because I'd worked before and I've interacted with people in town, so I knew I can do better. So after I worked with her, then I said bye. I said, no, I just want to go and do some other things. That's how I asked someone, how can I do business to Nakonde? I see a lot of people going to Nakonde. Then he was like, no, it's okay. I will show you how to go about it. You can just go to Jordan Motors, ask them how they go about there. They'll tell you. Then I went to Jordan Motors. The person I found there just told me that when you reach there, you just see where a lot of people are going. That's where they get the goods. So that's how it was. You know, when the grace of God is upon you, everything just goes the way God has prepared it. It was tough. I didn't know where I was going, but I was very courageous. I knew that if they can do it, I can also do it. That's how I went without a passport, just with an NRC, not knowing that they can go to Tunduma without a passport. When I entered into Tunduma, because when I hear Nakonde, I was thinking that it's in my country, not knowing that we crossed the border. That's how I went. That's how I went to Tunduma. I crossed the border. I asked someone. They said, no, that's how we go it. We do it. We just go. No one will interfere with you. We just pass. That's how I went. It was so Tunduma there. I bought clothes. I came back. I sold to the same guys in the street. That's how I started business, just like that. I traveled for about 10 trips to Tunduma. Then I went to Falcon. I used to see that big bus going to Dar es Salaam. Then I was, I want also to go very far in life. I think I can also go. How do they do it? Then I went to ask from there. Then that lady, I found Betty. She was like, no, when you find money, just come. I'll help you. You just go straight to passport office. You get a passport. When you get a passport, you come. I'll tell you what to do. That's how I went. He looked for someone who was going to Dar es Salaam. I went with her. There I was very humble. She helped me to know the business. I did business in Dar es Salaam. Then I was just moving up and down Dar es Salaam, Dar es Salaam, Dar es Salaam. Then for me now to go into spare parts, it was in 2007, somewhere there. When I went into spare parts, Mad Max, Mr. Mulenga and Mr. Davis, the owner of Mad Max, they used to be friends with my boss. The first time I started work, Munjoli Motors, they used to be friends. That's where I knew them. So when I was selling clothes in town, they were always there for me. So the other thing, they said, no, Maggie, I think you should do what your friends are doing. I said, I just see them. They order spare parts, I order clothes, but I don't know how to get the orders. I don't know how I can sell. They say, then he was like, okay, go and order belts, then I'll come and buy from you. That's how I started now supplying. This business takes a lot of money more than clothes. So that's how I went into supplying this auto spares. I used to supply nearly everyone here in town.
Wow, what inspired you to get into this business?
Well, I was motivated by the same Mad Max, Mr. Mlenga, and Mr. Davis. They were there for me. They said you can do it. If others are doing it, then you can also do it. I was motivated because I had worked once. Then when I started doing into business, I was like, if I bring goods from outside, then I give to these shops, they are able to sell. It means I can also stand on my own. That's how I opened like a small shop there in Liari Garage, but I didn't just start the shop. I started by I'm supplying, then I've employed one employer. He's also running the small shop whilst I'm supplying until I came to open another shop across the road. Then I stopped supplying because of the capital. Most of the time it used to be when I go, all of it is finished. Maybe what I order will just go to my shop.
Tell us about your business. What does it involve?
My business, what is involved is that I travel myself. I go and buy goods. Then I take to cargo. They come in. They take maybe two months. If it's China, they give us maybe 45 to 55 days to receive the goods. Yeah, mostly my business involves a lot. You need to be very sharp in this business to run this business, because if you are not very sharp, you cannot run it. It involves a lot. It involves you need to be more mature when doing it. You need to be very humble. You need to be trustworthy mostly when doing this business, because what is involved is a lot. You need to gain trust with your suppliers. You need to gain trust with the people you interact with your customers. It involves a lot. You need quality. You need quality in the business. For me to maintain my customers, I always aim at quality. I look at quality things so that when I give you something, I know that you will come back again.
How have you managed, Margaret, to build strong relationships with your suppliers out there?
I've gained trust, good relation with my suppliers. They're always there for me. When I bring something here, I found it's not a good thing, I'll immediately inform them. Yeah, I'll inform them these things are not okay. Immediately, it's either I'll stop selling them. When I'm going back, I'll make sure I'll take them back. I'll take them back. I'll explain them I'll explain, because they always tell me sometimes they are manufacture faults. So it's better you let us know where something has gone wrong. So that also, because I'm also making sure that their brands are going up here in Zambia. So when I go there, they are always there for me to make sure that I also go back again to them to buy from them.
Talking of challenges, what are some of the challenges you faced in your early stage of starting this auto parts business?
Challenges are a lot. Most of the time it's because the capital. My business involves a lot of money. Yeah, so like AB Bank, Indo Zambia, they've been there for me. Yeah, I use the bank most of the time to borrow money. So that has been a challenge most of the time. Yeah, because I always borrow money ever since I started my business. Like I just finished paying loan last month on the 3rd from Indo, but this time again the goods of the stock has come down. Then my capital is small, and in this business there are a lot of competition. You need to have overflow of goods for you to sell. If you don't have goods, you are not going to sell. Unless if there is flow of goods, then you are going to sell.
As a woman, I'm sure you get a lot of competition in this industry of auto parts business, especially that it's traditionally male dominated. how have you managed to beat up the competition, and also how have you gained trust with your customers?
Yeah, I've won trust and beat up the competition because here most of them were male friends. Yeah, we work with male friends. So most of the time I work with them. They're always there for me and I'm always there for them. Some of them I've really helped them. They'll come, Maggie, can you help us this and this? Like how are you doing your business? It show us how we can go about, like to Dubai to buy the goods. Then I'll go with them, because when we go there they'll also teach me something which I don't know. So these male friends, they've been always there for me. You'll find that Maggie, when you take me there, they'll come, they'll get advice from me. I'll be always there for them. Or you can do this and this and this, so that at least the business doesn't go down. Then like the same male friends, I've created Chirimba with them. I'm the only lady there. Yeah, so we boost each other most of the times. Most of the times you find that maybe I don't have cash, then the goods are coming. The same group will be always there for me. They will say, oh, the one whom I'm like number one, number two, I will say, I'm asking for such amount, I want to clear my goods. They'll always be there for me to help me, yeah, to be there. There are challenges, you know, sometimes others will want to bring you down, but you just have to stand firm. And if you trust in the Lord with your business, I put first God in my business. God has been always there for me. I've put first, because the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything, the goodness will always follow you. So that is my key. I always put God first. I don't have that heart of comparing myself to others. But just because this one has got this, I also want to have this. No, I stick to what I know. I stick to my vision, because my vision of my shop is to be established. My business is to expand. Yeah, it used to be hard, but those who know me, they'll definitely come. We want that woman, because I can advise the same male friends. They'll ask me, Maggie, what can we use to put on this car, which shocks can we use, which bearings can we use? I'll be always there for them. Like in town, I'm the one mostly in, like, you know, you have, when you are in business, you have to look for something that others don't know. So like me, I've those things which others, they don't know, but I can find them. I know how to source them. Yeah. Customers, they've gained trust with me. I've got a lot. I'll say, they'll even call, even from other towns. They'll call, Maggie, can you do this and this? Put on the bus, they get their things. So they've gained trust. I've gained trust with my customers, and I'm always there for them. When I've made a mistake, I'll make sure I'll control it. I'll make sure I work with my team, with my fellow workers. I work as a leader also. I make sure we don't disappoint our customers. Even when sometimes there's always a refund, other people, they become hard just to pay back a refund, but not with us. When it comes to a refund, we'll always be there to give back to the customer. So we have gained more we have gained more from our customers. They trust in us and we trust in them.
We now go on a short break.
This is Mukosha Mulenga. Keep watching The Entrepreneur on Zanis TV, the People's Channel.
Welcome back. In case you have just tuned in, you are watching The Entrepreneur Season 2. And on this program, we are featuring Margaret Mukuma, an entrepreneur who has ventured into an auto spare parts business. a traditionally male-dominated business. Margaret, let's get back to our interview. So, how have you stayed up to date? You know, technology keeps evolving, it keeps changing. How have you managed to be up to date with the latest trends, technology, and regulations in the auto parts industry?
I keep myself up to date. Mostly, I'm always on. My suppliers will always send new things to me. What is on the market? Yeah. So mostly in my business, I move with what is trending on the market. What are the new cars in the market? Yeah. So that's what I go with. All these new cars now, they want sensors, they want this. That's what I'll go with. Yeah.
How have you taken advantage of the use of online platforms to advertise your auto parts spares?
Most of the time I do my business online. Yeah, I do online. Like this time I'll say, can you put my thing? I'll write the products on my phone. I send them. They sometimes they even capture the item. When I say no, I don't want this, I want this, because some things they look similar, but they're not the same thing that you need. So I always use a platform for like this technology. It has gone a lot. Even my shop is so even on Google. So others, they just go to Google, then they'll find it.
As your business has grown, how many people have you empowered?
I've empowered a lot. Right now I think I've got 10 to 11 workers working in Blossom. Then I've empowered, some of them I've empowered them. Like the other time, my friend had a problem. The husband was just like getting sick, what. I was like, I can come in, I know this problem can go. It's only because that your husband has no money. If there is money, it can be okay. That's how I went on, borrowed the money from the bank. Then I bought a bus. Then it is on the road, but he disappointed me because he went to look for another, he said he wanted a truck. So he left the bus with the conductor. But the same conductor, I'm working with him. So I'm empowering others. Even outside my business, I'm empowering others. I really want to see my people move forward. Yeah, I really want to see them grow also, even the ones I'm working with. My vision is to expand the business. I don't want the business when I die, then the business dies. No, that's why most of the time I want to empower others, to put knowledge, to pump knowledge to others, so that at least they can also stand on their own. Most of the people like in my shop, I've mentored them my own. I don't have those workers who just they know already. I just get from the ground and I start teaching them what to do, then they become experts.
Talking of leadership qualities, we come to this. What leadership qualities do you believe are essential for an entrepreneur into this field and auto spare?
The leadership qualities, most of the time I want to lead by example. Yeah, I want to, when I'm doing my business, I am always there with them. Even when we are offloading, we are doing what, I work with them. Mostly to pump knowledge to others, to motivate others, to inspire others. Most of the time to inspire, especially this new generation. That is my aim. That's the quality of leadership I want, is to inspire a lot and to motivate others. They should know that it doesn't mean that you don't have a job, then you cannot do anything. Even without a job, you can still do something.
Margaret, what advice would you give to an entrepreneur, a woman, a man considering starting up an auto parts business like this one that you have?
This business, you need patience. This business needs, first of all, when I say you want to start a business, it has to take maybe 2 years. You don't spend. You just pumping. You just have to be very patient and very focused when doing the business, because you find that maybe I've got this 20,000. Maybe let me spend this 10,000 or that. It means that will be the end. But mostly in women, I would teach them that no, the first thing you have to do, save. Yes, order things, pump in, make sure you have enough stock. Even if when you say, this time I think I want to buy a car, you can manage without dropping back to the ground. So most of the time, women whom I can teach this business, the thing that they are supposed to do is to be very patient with business, very focused, to know what they are doing, to love their job. You need to love your job. If you don't love it, you will fail. Me, I've never been to school for this, but I'm very sharp. I can tell you, even when I'm at church, I'm able to sell. I'll just say, can you get that part number that you give the customer? Even if I'm not around, they'll ask me, Madam, what can we use on this? I'll just say, there is this. Can you give the customer? So you need to be very sharp, open-minded, sober-minded. Yeah, not all the time you want to spend recklessly. No, then the business, you cannot run this business.
As we come to the end of the program, looking ahead, what are your plans and future plans, growth and expansion for your business?
The future growth, I don't want the business to go down. I want to be more established, to expand. Then I want more to help others I wanted to go in, even to extend to other things. Like this year, I'd even gone into farming. It's only that because of the rains. Yeah, I wanted to help also to go to diversify my business, even to go into farming. Yeah, I tried, but it was because of the rains. I want to motivate others so that the business does not come down. We should look at what is trend, what is coming up in the market. Yeah, we should always run with what is on the market.
Great. Margaret, thank you for making an appearance on The Entrepreneur.
Thank you so much. You are welcome.
Viewers, thanks for joining us on The Entrepreneur Season 2. Don't forget to tune in next time. This has been Faith Katai. Have a pleasant viewing.